Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, November 11th. You'll be interested to know. Today's Veterans Day. We honor the brave women and men who have answered the call to service, celebrating their courage, commitment, and the sacrifice they and their families have made for the United States. Join us today in giving thanks, sharing stories, and honoring veterans with gratitude, pride, and a spirit of national community. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Tuesday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking clean with waves around 4 to 6 feet. Conditions stay consistent until around noon when they drop to 3 to 5 feet. Winds are offshore at 2 miles per hour early, shifting onshore by noon at 2 miles per hour. Best time to ride is at 10 a.m. with a 3-foot low tide, when the west swell is 4.5 feet at 11 seconds, and the offshore wind is 1 mile per hour. The first low tide on Tuesday will be 3 feet at 10:15 a.m., followed by a 5.5-foot high tide just after 3:30. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 60 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start choppy with waves at 2 to 3 feet on Wednesday, while winds shift from south to southeast. Thursday sees a notable increase, with waves building to 4 to 6 plus feet and remaining choppy throughout the day. By Friday, expect cleaner conditions as swell rises to 8 to 10 plus feet, providing the best surf of the period. This morning, it's partly sunny and it feels like 59 degrees with 4 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:48. Looking ahead in the weather. Wednesday becomes rainy after 10 a.m. with a high near 62 and a south wind of 13 to 21 miles per hour gusting as high as 26, with up to a quarter inch possible. Heavy rain continues into Wednesday night with showers and thunderstorms and a low around 55, with additional 1 to 2 inches possible and showers and thunderstorms lingering Thursday with highs near 57 before drying and turning mostly sunny Saturday, with highs near 58. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, this year has been a dizzying ride for the Bay Area housing market as the once red-hot South Bay cooled, while San Francisco emerged from its slumber. Economic worries and affordability challenges, alongside changes to immigration policy, have left many potential buyers hesitant to make long-term commitments. Although some buyers are stepping back, a surge in artificial intelligence jobs is drawing new interest to open houses in San Francisco. As mortgage rates dipped slightly, homeownership became a possibility for some upper-income buyers, while the AI boom has caused San Francisco's market to shift from one of the weakest to one of the strongest. Now on to sports. Is baseball next for Kyler Murray? It is hard to envision another National Football League team giving up much for him, let alone assuring him a starting job. The Cardinals' decision to name Jacoby Brissett their starting quarterback did not matter in Week 10 against a red-hot Seahawks team in Seattle. It is clear the Arizona staff would rather bet its future on Brissett than on Murray, the 2019 number 1 draft choice, earning 7 times as much in annual salary. Murray turns 29 before next season and the Major League Baseball's Athletics own his baseball rights. And if you are a fan of offense, Monday night in Green Bay was ugly. The Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Green Bay Packers 10-7 in a tightly contested match at Lambeau Field. The Eagles' chances of capturing the #1 seed rose to 33% with this win. Jalen Hurts connected with Devonta Smith for a 36-yard touchdown pass, helping the Eagles improve to 7-2. Meanwhile, the Packers struggled, scoring their first points with just 5 minutes and 49 seconds left in the game. They fell from first to third in the NFC North standings with a record of 5 wins, 3 losses, and 1 tie. In local sports, the Golden State Warriors are currently sitting at 5 wins and 5 losses, following a strong start of 4 wins and 1 loss. Coach Steve Kerr emphasized the importance of an adapt-or-die mentality in today's fast-paced league. He mentioned, "We have given a couple games away for sure," highlighting the necessity of focusing on execution and the process. The Warriors ranked 20th in the league for turnovers per game, averaging 16. Kerr believes that if they can limit turnovers, their potential is limitless, saying, "I love our team," and he is optimistic about their future. In top news, an observatory detected the first radio signal from the interstellar object, 3I Atlas, confirming its natural origin. This signal, detected by Meerkat, a radio telescope in South Africa, was not a technological transmission. Instead, it showed lines of radio absorption by hydroxyl radicals, consistent with typical comet activity. Astrophysicist Avi Loeb noted that continued monitoring is necessary to determine the nature of 3I Atlas. While some still speculate about its origin, the detection has sparked public interest in astrophysics. Mark your calendars for December 19th, when 3I Atlas reaches its closest point to Earth. In business news, Warren Buffett, the 95-year-old chairman and chief executive officer of Berkshire Hathaway, announced he is going quiet in his annual Thanksgiving letter. While he will continue writing messages to his children and shareholders, he will no longer write the annual shareholder letter once Greg Abel takes over as chief executive at the end of this year. Buffett expressed he generally feels good, despite the effects of aging on his balance, sight, hearing, and memory. He donated shares valued at roughly $1.3 billion to 4 family foundations. Buffett remains optimistic about Berkshire's future and discussed the importance of philanthropy and succession planning. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at $106,000. Ethereum is down 0.5% to just under 3,600. And XRP is up 3% to $2.51. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Around the world, the race is on to harness the near-infinite power of nuclear fusion. In a small town in the south of France, a scientific mega-project is inching closer to solving global energy needs by building a star on Earth. The project, called ITER, aims to replicate the sun's process of fusion, which produces energy without carbon emissions. Despite facing delays and skepticism from some scientists, ITER has reached significant milestones including the successful installation of the first vacuum vessel module. As nations collaborate, the project symbolizes hope for clean energy, though challenges remain ahead. The ultimate goal is to achieve energy-positive fusion by 2039. And in entertainment news, in an exclusive exit interview, late-night host Steph Colbert reflects on his cancellation from The Late Show after nearly 9 years as the #1 show in late night. Colbert humorously shares his surprise upon learning from his manager that the show would end, calling it interesting. He notes that the decision was purely financial, unrelated to the show's performance. Despite the cancellation, Colbert emphasizes his commitment to making the remaining episodes memorable. He describes the energy he receives from the audience as the best medicine and expresses gratitude for his time in late-night television. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American poet and essayist, Edgar A. Guest. And he said, "Courage must come from the soul within. The man must furnish the will to win. So figure it out for yourself, my lad. You were born with all that the great have had." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.